No matter what kind of music you listen to, I love something you hate. Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children McNuggets, everyone's got skin cancer. Bobby Joe Ebola and the Children McNuggets were one of those bands that could only have existed within a small community. To me, they were the epitome of punk rock. This is not something that would exist in other scenes. They were a cult favorite of a cult scene within the subgenre of punk. Again, it's just a genre that I like a lot, which is punks who make not punk music. They were just two guys who had a guitar. It's very DIY because who would put out this music? And they were writing these funny, dirty songs. It's so sad that the edgelords have become so horrible in the world and such a bad force, because the edgelords used to be punks and they were fun and they were cool and they were funny and they were thumbing their nose at bad forces within society. And now the edgelords, if you say you're an edgelord, I assume that you are not fun, interesting, smart, or making good music. So that's the thing, is they actually wrote some really good songs. Corbett, Dan, you two write some really good songs. So I was involved with Gilman Street, the punk club that a lot of popular punk bands started at in the Bay Area. And I came in during like a lull in the post-popularity from like the other popular bands. But gosh, there's still so much good, cool music that was just so different that was still happening in there. And Bobby Joe Ebola and their Spam Records, to me, was just like so fun and exciting, so weird and like nerdy, like nerdcore before nerdcore. And they're also just like smart people, both of them having had conversations with both of the main songwriters of the band. They're smart, intellectuals, people who are doing something interesting. They have perspectives. And they're also just like people in the scene doing their thing, going to parties, hanging out, just people who would volunteer at the club, and got to know them. And like the fact that your favorite band would be someone who you knew was what I really got out of punk rock. What I really got out of punk rock was that there are no divisions between the audience and the people who are brilliant on stage. I'm brilliant, you're brilliant, we're all brilliant. Get on the stage, shine a light on you, we're all gonna cheer for you because you're brilliant. And then you're just some schmo, some Jane, and we're all just like in the scene together. Both of the main members of the band and I have had like personal relationships. Like they were friends. Maybe they still are friends. I would be so excited to see Dan or Corbett on the street. I would say hi to them so fast. And there was no separation between liking an artist and knowing them personally, and like having problems with them, or like being into their other projects that were just as exciting. It's like I don't have much of a relationship with celebrity. The fact that I met Hank Green and I felt nervous was obnoxious to me, because he's just some guy who does stuff. I'm a guy who does stuff. Anyone doing stuff is cool in my book. In those days of being a young person in punk rock, it was just like, yeah, you're cool. I'm cool. We're all cool. That's how I feel anyway. And Bobby Joe Ebola just were personifications of that. I liked their songs. I liked their naughty humor. They're so naughty.